Now that we're in the midst of the political conventions and immediately following the Trump narcissist extravaganza, it's time to do something unusual, to separate from cable blather and give our full attention to reality. Trump's 1987 book, The Art of the Deal, was presented as an autobiography by the then 38-year-old Trump. In truth, Tony Schwartz is the ghostwriter who penned every word of it, and he has an irreparable guilty conscience now for having done so. His Faustian bargain with Trump and the truth about Trump's dishonesty are detailed in the July 25, 2016 issue of the New Yorker magazine in a critically important piece by Jane Mayer. Schwartz tells us that in writing the book, quote, "I put lipstick on a pig." You need to read this piece to fully understand. 1, that Trump really is a sociopath. 2, that Trump is impulsive and has no attention span. 3, that, quote, lying is second nature to him. He lied strategically. He had a complete lack of conscience about it. 4, that Trump has no regard whatsoever for the people he falsely claims to champion. And 5, that the only thing Trump wants to make great is his public attention. For Trump, it is not and never has been about America. On that second point, Schwartz says, quote, that it's impossible to keep him focused on any topic other than his own self-aggrandizement for more than a few minutes. His experience with Trump left him with the clarity that Trump has, quote, a stunning level of superficial knowledge and plain ignorance. Those are really bad personality flaws for someone who is commander-in-chief of the world's most powerful military. The job of president requires the ability to learn and understand deep and complex issues and all the implications surrounding them. Says Schwartz, quote, I genuinely believe that if Trump wins and gets the nuclear codes, there is an excellent possibility it will lead to the end of civilization. Regarding Trump's claim to care about the poor and working people, quote, in the past 7 years, Trump has promised to give millions of dollars to charity, but reporters for the Washington Post found that they could document only $10,000 in donations and uncovered no direct evidence that Trump made the promised charitable contributions from money earned by The Art of the Deal. To illustrate the impact of the last point about public attention, George W. Bush wanted to be seen as a war president. He proceeded to lie us into invading Iraq, which led to ISIS, the Syrian civil war, and unrestrained Iran, terrorist murders around the world, and our never-ending Middle East wars, all because W wanted the public attention and image of war president. And Schwartz tells us, quote, that Trump seemed driven entirely by a need for public attention. What do you suppose that sort of personality disorder might mean for our children and grandchildren? It's crucial that the American people know and understand the frightening truth about this P.T. Barnum-like charlatan before it's too late. So send this blog to everyone you know, lefty, centrist, righty, informed or not, and tell them to click on the link to Mayer's article on Schwartz, just as you will. Tell them to read the piece. It's startling, and then to pass this along to everyone they know, because this is about reality, actual facts from the guy who studied Trump like no other and knows the truth about him. We can handle the truth. What we can't handle is a huge sociopath in the White House. So go ahead, do it now before the next hyperbolic news cycle breaks your concentration. And remember, and I mean this literally, we're all counting on you. I'm Jack Altshuler.